Hey all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Last time we have finished up the main story, and oh my goodness. While most of the main story is a little that finale, man, that finale is a hell of a thing. Now, we do actually have to finish the main quest, so let's just start with that. And it's gonna be a lot of talking.
We did it! We liberated Alamigo! I don't know what to say. I don't even know how I feel about it all. Relief, I suppose. Pride and hope, too. We did it, Father. Ida, Papalymo, Conrad, Mefrid, and Philia. We really did it. Hey! Don't feel like you have to stand here listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him after all. You're the real hero of this story. So run along and take your plaudits.
Ah, yes. I will run along and take my accolades. Starting with Yugiri.
For you to best Xenos, even after he had harnessed the power of a primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength.
Not bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another.
No. There is some small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Dekumon.
As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant. The man who killed my father and countless others of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. It was a timely intervention, full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. I've already lost Hakuro's voice.
Huh, indeed, my friend, indeed.
So many people to talk to, so many people to talk to. Where are you all? I need to... There we are. There's Monago and Alphino, and Whiskar cheering as we walk by.
Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastards! Alamigo! Alamigo! Oh, sorry. Got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing, that it's finally over, and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be all right. We'll be back and not again. I'm so happy I could cry.
Poor girl. She's a little overcome right now.
After all we have been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie well nigh reduced me to tears.
Unlike poor Monago over there.
The warrior of light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done, and in the good you have inspired others to do. You're a natural-born leader of men, Dekumon. All these people weren't just following their commanders, they were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them and the glorious future they made possible.
And last, but certainly not least, Master Raubon. The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles now. With the commander fallen, the remainder of the 12th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation has ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead.
Indeed, Father. Momentous as this achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked.
Aye, aye. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Dekumon, for helping to make this dream a reality. No problem. Now, who's next on my list? Lys. Gotta head back to Lys. I'm kind of surprised this isn't the end point.
Finished your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me, back to Rorga's Reach.
Okay.
Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the Scions together. I'll explain later.
Interesting. Oh, and it's just gonna warp us there, looks like. Oh, yeah, it did. It just warped us here.
I don't even know where to begin.
Well, you begin with the end. And my ether current that I get for this. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, once we clean this up, I'm gonna be going on an ether hunt quest. That's gonna be a pain.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Okay. Guess we gotta wait for the other Scions first.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're Scions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm obviously a Scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo.
I see where this is going. You're stepping down.
When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official.
Mm-hmm. Lise is retiring from the Scions.
As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a Scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Pretty sure we all expected this.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after.
Damned right.
Is that not so?
You really gonna get a dissenting voice from any of these crew? I hardly doubt it. No? Not a one? Good.
There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Oh.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Group hug time. Come on, bring it in. God, I keep forgetting how tall Uranje is. Damn Elizans. I just realized there's no mainline road again in the Scions. What? Who's the fisher? No
Come
way.
back here, you slippery little devil.
No way.
To think fishing could be so difficult.
Holy. How the hell did you survive? And where are you? Out in the middle of the frickin' ocean? You fishing with your samurai sword, Gesetsu?
What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death.
Yeah, you should know the first time we saw you, you collapsed from hunger in the streets.
Eye on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet.
Us?
Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
What do you mean, us? Oh, no. Oh, no! The hell? She's alive too. Oh, I forgot that she survives this bullshit. Where the hell are you guys? Whoa. Okay, that's a hole. I think we saw a Stinian here once. Oh, that's Sid. This must be Omega then. This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there is undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon. Yes, I think we have our suspect. Great. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever?
And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned.
Yeah, pretty much. Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology.
Oh, is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine. But the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it. Savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer and mechanical genius.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, please don't tell me it's Nero. Except you didn't. Oh, fuck! It is! Son of a bitch! God damn it. Seriously? Why do you keep working with this guy? Just throw him down the hole and be done with it.
Come now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them.
Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Yep. Our boy Nero's back for another round of making my life miserable.
Nero Tolskava, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland.
Everyone's faces just basically says it all. And she's completely oblivious. The thunder is just such icing on the cake right now. Thank you for that. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children. Ah, dang it, I couldn't finish the line. And there we go. I get a mount speed boost in Roger's Reach, mount speed in Shirogane, which is the housing district. And there's our 4.1 start quest, but definitely not today. No, sir. No. We have things to do. And the first one is the least pleasant because we have a buttload of ether currents to pick up and a buttload of ether current quests to complete. So, better get to it. All right. There are 4 ether current quests, and how many am I still missing in this area? 9. So yeah, 9 ether currents and 4 ether current quests. So this is gonna be a long cleanup episode here. First off, if I were a fish.
Corporal Let's Play, I presume. I've spoken with members of the Scions, and if I may be so bold as to ask, is it true that you learned some Far Eastern technique for moving underwater as freely as a fish?
That I did.
Then it was not an exaggeration. Incredible. Would you be willing to put that ability to use for us? If so, I've an agent stationed underneath those towering steps by the lock who would dearly love to speak with you.
I'm sure they would, but I'm gonna be picking up all the ether current quests first. And hopefully finding a few of the ether currents while I'm out and about completing these things. Of course, I'm probably going to completely mangle who is saying what in these quest lines. It's a zoo out there, really. Corporal Let's Play, you are well known for your deeds as a soldier. On this day, however, I would call upon your broad experiences as an adventurer. As for the situation at hand, it would seem that part of our patrol route has become claimed as territory by a fearsome zoo nestling, and we cannot simply choose to circumvent the area, lest we risk provoking an unobserved entry point for Imperial scouts. My men and I will gladly go toe-to-toe with any military opponent, but nothing in our training has prepared us to combat a foe which can soar through the ravines and swoop down upon us with impunity. My comrade here almost lost an arm to such an attack, and I fear it is only a matter of time ere the creature makes a kill, unless you kill it first. The nestling surveys its domain from a narrow pillar of rock to the northeast. Pray find this predator and end the threat to our patrols. Well, that one shouldn't be too difficult, but 2 quests is not 4. What do you got? A right to rest.
Ah, adventurer. I need your aid in saving the souls of the dead. Excuse me. That sounded more dramatic than I intended. My name is Betha, by the way. You have probably heard how the Empire took great pains to quash the religions of this land, for fear of the appearance of primals. But the Imperials even went so far as to forbid the harmless ceremonies folk performed to honor their fallen. As a result, the LOCHS are now haunted by a host of restless shades who were denied their last rites. And sadly, brute force is the only way to banish them. I've spent such spare time as I have sending these spirits on to the next world, but there's only so much one woman can do. Any aid you could offer would be greatly appreciated. You will find many an unrest spectre roaming the tombs to the northeast. Pray send them to their final rest.
Like I said, if I pick these all up, they should send me to basically the 4 corners of the area, and hopefully I will pick up a few of these ether currents along the way and while I'm out and about. Are they ill-tempered? I don't know who we're talking about.
You're Dekumon, aren't you? The famous soldier and adventurer. It might be that I'm asking above my station, but I could use your help with a bit of a problem. I've been tasked with rounding up a couple of nasty wavekin, and I have to admit that the fact that they're too much for me to handle. For a hero like you, however, I suspect it'd be not more than a spot of light exercise before lunch. Have you seen those monstrous yabbies crawling about south of the White Isle? I have some large hemp sacks you could use to drag them back here. Just be sure to tire them out a bit beforehand. Any fight left in them and they'll rip through the sack with those spiky tails of theirs.
Live captures, huh? Alright, let's pull out the world map and see what we're looking at here. So I've got... that one's to the south, and the other 3 are all to the north. Alright. Well, let's get going. And of course we can't help but pick up ether currents. This one's actually kind of a pain in the butt to get to here. Check out the map. You have to come all the way around, down, across this little pillar here, and finally to the ether current overlooking the resistance base. What a pain. Well, since we're over here, might as well grab this one.
Copper, let's play. Lieutenant Doughty said you might be on your way. Ready to get your boot wets, are you? I should probably begin from the beginning. One of the soldiers we captured during the battle of Castromabania was concealing a map on his person. The map was marked with a curious symbol, but no matter how hard we cajoled or threatened, the prisoner would not tell us the symbol's significance. This naturally piqued the curiosity of our commanders, and they immediately ordered a search of the marked area. But the problem is that the area mostly covers the water, and we found nothing of interest up above. Meaning this secret, whatever it is, must be down below. We were eager indeed to enlist someone with your apparent talent for underwater exploration. I've circled the spot on your map that we'd like you to investigate. If it turns out to be something you can bring back, pray do so. But be careful down there.
I suppose I could do that if I were a fish. Supposedly there's also an ether current around here somewhere. Aha! I knew it! Yeah, I was right. I can almost see it from where I was, but not quite. But at least it's a relatively easy one, and I can use the water as a shortcut back to where I need to go. Now, down into the depths we go. You know, this quest used to be a much bigger pain in the butt, but now there are freaking vertical markers on these quest lines, tell you about the right height you're supposed to be. Makes this life so much easier. Yep, see, I just dove too deep. And there it is, an Imperial material. What am I got here? Don't know. But whatever it is, it's ours now. All right, sir. Whatever this is, it's yours now.
Anything of interest?
Yeah, whatever this was. Big old crate.
This looks like an Imperial material crate. I doubt anyone would bother sinking ordinary supplies, so I say we take a look inside. Lord's breath! This thing's filled to the brim with gems and jewelry! From what I can tell, this all seems to be of Garabonian design. In fact, I'd say this collection is of damn near royal quality. The bottom of a lock is not what I'd choose to keep such valuables, so it's safe to assume they were acquired in a less than honest fashion. Our prisoner likely hoped to hide them down until his stint in the army was over. Rebuilding the country is an expensive job, eh? Anamigo's royal family is no more, but we should return these to our citizens nonetheless. Thank you for braving those waters, Corporal Let's Play. Bear report to Lieutenant Orth, and I'll see that this crate is transported safely back to headquarters.
Yeah, you better do that, because if I go back and this crate didn't make it, it's gonna be hell to pay. Man, this one is way out of the way. Like, I am serious. Look at this. I am all the way in the northeast corner of the map. This is a hike to get to this one. Well, finally in this northern area, and it's kind of a weird zone. It's almost like a mini dungeon in this area with how it's laid out. But this is where the specters are. And we gotta take on 4 of these guys, which really shouldn't be that hard. I am incredibly overpowered. There we go. Yeah, just gotta find a few more of these guys on the map, and this quest will be done. There's another pain in the ass one. Oh boy, yeah, this one. This one was a long hike to get to. Let me tell you. I had to start in these catacombs, come all the way around, all the way over here, do a little drop down, and that ether current is mine. I don't know if I can actually, there we go. Whew. This one, not too bad to get to, thankfully. Just had to kind of come around this way, and as a bonus, my Izazu mission is pretty much right over here, so we get to knock this out at the same time. Assuming, of course, I can, stay on the platforms and not fall off. All right, here's where our lovely friend, the zoo nestling is. This should be relatively easy. Oh yeah, there went a good chunk of its health bar. Just gotta let the dots do their job. There we are. Problem solved, and as a bonus, I think we have all of the ether currents in the northern half of the map. Yep. Good for us. This one I probably should have gotten before the Alamigo dungeon, considering how close we are to the entrance, but I thought it was actually below us. No, turns out it is way up at the top. Plus side is we get a really cool view of the area. Downside is I gotta make the trek back. Now the last 4 are all down here. Actually the last 3, I apologize. I forgot we picked one up beforehand. So the last 3 are all down in this area somewhere, which means I'll also have to get that quest. This one, all the way back in the Alamigan Quarter. Kind of a pain to get to. You have to come around and down. There's actually a staircase right about here. But yeah, fun one to get. But that means we're only, how many are we down? What do we got left? 2 to go. Ah, these are the yabby things. Okay, so I gotta live capture 2 of these little rascals. All right, let's see what we can do to get these nice and weak. And I get to even show off Shadow Bite, despite the fact that it is super weak. All right. Okay, stop. And sack this sucker. There we go. Yeah, 6% seems to work pretty good. Just cannot dot them. That is the important thing. Do not dot these guys. Or at least if you're not me and ridiculously overpowered. Ooh, a refulgent. This should soften you up something good. Oh, yeah, that did. Want to wait for other 10%. There we go. Perfect. That takes care of those. Now to find those last 2 ether currents. There you are. Ugh, this one is a pain. I actually saw this one way back when we were doing those earlier quests in the area, but the fact that I had to come all the way back around and down to get to this one basically meant I wasn't getting it then. And only 1 to go, 353 to the southwest. And here we are, the final Aether current, and oh my goodness, what a pain this one was. You know how I had to drop down here to get this one? Well, unfortunately, the drop down meant I had to come all the way back up to the Saltery, down and around to get to this last one, so I don't know, if you're following along, maybe get this one before the drop down one I just showed. But that's it. We have all the Aether currents on the map. Now all we have to do is go turn in those 4 quests, and we are good to go. First one up should be the cache of materials we picked up.
Welcome back, Corporal Let's Play. Was there aught to be found?
Yes, there was. I found the crown jewels of Alamigo.
A fortune in stolen jewelry, was it? That explains the prisoner's unwillingness to share. As my agent explained, we will see to it that those valuables are returned to Alamigo's coffers. Thank you, Corporal Let's Play. This will go a long way to helping the nation recover from the ravages of war.
I certainly hope so. If nothing else, it's certainly helping me to recover from all the walking I've done around this area. Moonfried, which one were you? Ah, the zoo nestling. The nestling is slain then. I knew I had chosen the right man for the job. I am grateful you came along before any lives were lost to that monstrous bird. You have our thanks. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Honestly, the fight was super easy. Next is Betha and her ghosts.
Your efforts will be felt, adventurer. When this land was yet under the yoke of the Empire, my own father lost his life in the fight for freedom. I think you just killed his ghost. But although our conquerors permitted me to build him a gravestone, they would not allow me to perform his final rites as the teachings of the Fist of Ralga demanded. It was stated that I heard how a ghostly apparition was seen floating near his grave.
Ooh, maybe I did actually just kill her father's ghost.
I should have performed the ceremony, and the Empire's laws be damned. I should have had more courage, but I was so afraid to die. Ashamed at the cowardice I once showed them, I began seeking out other shades and specters to put to rest. It is a seemingly unending path, and I thank you for walking even a few steps of the way alongside me.
No. Don't feel bad about that one at all. Don't feel bad at all. We all lose people. And not being allowed to perform last rites, that's kind of a dick move, even by the Empire's thinking standards.
Were you able to capture the Zyabbis for me?
Here you are. Don't ask where they were.
Oh, these are some lively nippers. I must get up in the pen before they tear their way free. It's a good thing they're ill-tempered, though. Why is that, you ask? Well, we're planning on using the Yabbies to help train new recruits. You never know when the Empire might try to reclaim lost territory, and a little battle experience is better than none. Thank you, Dekumon. I was growing tired of sewing up the holes in these gigantic sacks.
I can imagine. And there it is, Freebird the LOCHS. We are indeed a free bird. Frequent Flyer 2. That one is all the Stormblood areas. And it's glorious. Look at it. 6 attunements complete. It is a thing of beauty. Well, I was originally planning on actually doing one of the dungeons, but considering this video is gonna be like 55 minutes long raw, and I don't know how much I'm gonna have to cut out, it's probably gonna be a lot. Let's stop it here for now. I apologize if this is a shorter episode than I originally intended. It is kind of a cleanup episode, so I don't know. Feel free to skip this one, I suppose, even though you're already at the end. So if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video, where we'll be taking on the 2 level 70 dungeons released at the end of Stormblood. See you then.